Hey everybody, and today I proved my worth in Dark Souls 2. Joined by,
Hey
Bob,
guys,
I guess.
it's me, Bob.
Life gem.
Oh wait, they just kind of all wake up. You don't have a choice.
Yeah. Do you know that? That's the beauty of Dark Souls 2. If one guy aggroes, they all aggro. Oh my god! Who's sunlight?
That's why they call it Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2
Dark
aggro.
Souls 2 aggro.
Fun fact about this guy, everybody. He does a jumping attack at the very beginning.
I miss.
And this is the part where we go home and never talk about this. He can also deflect spells. Look at that.
Deflected it. Oh yeah, since we're online, he can summon people.
Also that. He can summon people through his shield. Wow, this guy has a lot of stuff I forgot about.
Is he summoning? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he summoned someone.
Look, it's Joe
think it's a
Mini
player,
Glass
though.
Knight.
It's just an NPC.
He doesn't have the shield though, he's lame. And just like that,
W.
he falls down to the best in the world to do it. With Bob here, I
W.
guess.
Oh, look at you. You think you're so cool.
I am. Perhaps the goat even.
See, this is why Bob needs to stay humble. When you're playing with the GOAT, you aren't the GOAT. Easy. Next boss, please. Next boss. Welcome to a new area, the Shrine of Agony, as I like to call it, because back in the day, it was so awful. But I'm sure it's manageable now.
There used to be like 12 of them. Like all around.
I was referring to like the mages, by the way.
Make it a really.
Don't venture too far in the water. You will die.
And not to mention the water-covered area, which means you can't even see the ground that much unless you're looking directly at it, which leads to a lot of death. Stop singing, please. Well, we kind of own them all, guys. So far this is going great.
God.
Except my reaction to these ugly little monsters.
Oh yeah, life gem.
Fatty. Call me a fatty.
Anyways, personal insults aside, it's time to light this bonfire. Second bonfire lit! And welcome to the soothing sounds of magic being beamed right at you constantly. With the grunts of these gross creatures in the water. With them chasing you down with 500 Oh god.
You're not lying.
We encounter a random dragon rider, and well, Bob shows us why he's the GOAT.
That's so tragic.
Anyways, it was now time for my turn to prove to the world why I am the GOAT. Compared to Bob, I am the greatest of all time. In my eyes, at least. Sometimes you just gotta have a little confidence, and maybe that sounds a little egotistical, but... Oh, my bad.
Remember me.
Now, I introduce you to the Forbidden 1v1. This is what they don't tell you about. The 1v1 against Forlorn. Here we go. This is very tense. We gotta use our tricks. We gotta use our shield because that shield is so good. And we hit him with the one, and we miss. He hits. Oh snap. What's happening here? I gotta concentrate. I gotta lock in. I gotta really focus.
Oh no, a tense 1v1 battle. W. I win.
And that's why I am that guy. And I'm not Bob.
Forlorn.
I mean, look at what Bob does when he just wanders off, gets eaten by a giant ogre. Look at him. He's nothing compared to me. Anyways, Bob got summoned to my world and he thought he could take on the dragon rider. That was his first mistake. Thinking he could beat someone that is comparable to me. Obviously, we gotta run away though, because we're cowards deep down. Not even deep down. And, you know, sometimes you just have to retreat and come back. With reinforcements like Bob, anything is possible. I mean, look at him. I never doubted him for a second.
Only 3,000
Good job,
souls.
Bob. And when I thought I had a reliable companion, he just throws it all the way. Stupid Bob. Anyways, enough Bob slander. It's time for us to kill this ogre and show the world what we're all about. As you can see, his attacks are really goofy. He does a butt slam, he does a back slam, he does a 2 front, 1-2 back slam, like that, roll over, and he constantly does this. You know why? Because that's the only moves he knows how to do. The poor guy wasn't trained in the wild like I was. That's right, that guy was trained in the wild, not fake. Anyways, enough fake news. It's time for us to kill some toads like the good old days. I love killing these toads. You know why? Because they really can't stop you. They're just here to fill up the cave, I guess. And next bonfire, I think. I don't know. I don't know where I am. Oh, and me and Bob got invaded by Peculiar Kindler. As you can see,
Oh my god.
it did not go well for him. He got jumped so badly.
No, that's just unfortunate.
Now we progress, and we say goodbye to the, I don't know, singing person. Goodbye. You're still singing. Stop, please. Anyways, it was now time for us to challenge Demon of Song. As you can guess, it's a giant frog with a face, a human face, and with hands too. Isn't this awesome? And don't worry guys, we managed to beat him first try. Nice and easy. And now, after all of that, welcome to the Undead Crypt. Ow. Yeah, you get hit by Aldia's nonsense in Scholar of the First Sin. He has to monologue to you about the meaning of life and how depressing it is. You know, the average 9-to-5 worker, you know how it be.
Allah will remain Allah.
Anyways, bonfire lit. Nice.
Steal this guy's lunch money. Steal his lunch money.
As you can see, we stole this guy's lunch money as soon as possible.
Woo. Alt. Human. Do not produce light.
As you can see, we met John Lightingston. As we made more progress, I kept ringing bells. And that wasn't good, because you know what happens when you ring the bells in this area? A billion ghost enemies spawn. Luckily for Bob, I am killing everything, so much so that my sword almost broke and I had to use a repair powder. But that's okay, you know? That's why we have those things. We had killed all the enemies, but we had no Estus. And it kicked me out for some reason, so that's that.
Me out.
Well, it's time to challenge him.
When I was a kid, I struggled on this guy so hard.
We got this.
I forgot he has a cutscene.
Look at him, my majestic hero. Look at him. He's so powerful. He's him.
He's done.
Oh, not yet. No, he. W.
We even managed to kill him in Bob's world. Nice and easy.
Easy.
And now, I present you King Vendrick. Look how he looks. Look at him. What did they do to him, man? What did they do to my hero? Also, we got the King's Ring. Yay! With the King's Ring, you can open 4 king doors, with one of these being this one, which leads to Aldia's Keep, which will be our next area to venture forth with Bob. Welcome to Aldia's Keep, everybody. It's gonna be awesome. And with that, guys, we wrap up this video by talking to Lucatail as she forgets who she is in a very sad quest line. R.I.P. my hero, Lucatail. Remember who you are, cause I'm that guy. Subscribe to that guy for a variety of stupid things like this and other things. She's gone. She's gone. Where is she? Lucatail, where are you, Lucatail? Subscribe to that guy though.